America spends $3.3 trillion on healthcare, or more than $10,000 per person, which is twice as much as any other industrialized country. Yet nearly 30 million Americans, or 10% of the population, are uninsured. If the Affordable Care Act unravels in the near future, the number of uninsureds could creep back up to 50 million, the level it was in 2009. These numbers exclude the millions more who are underinsured, people with high deductibles, high copays, and benefit caps that leave them very exposed if they fall seriously ill and are hospitalized. In many cases, uninsured Americans are just one traumatic injury away from financial ruin. The urgent need to correct this problem is why Patient Benefit Foundation was established. We are care providers, patients, and family members united by our common goal to help those in need. By partnering with surgeons and medical facilities, Patient Benefit Foundation provides aid to people that are unable to afford elective surgical procedures. Let's face it, for many people, high healthcare delivery costs have made healthcare unaffordable. Thousands of Americans suffer from health conditions that require elective surgery to correct. Health conditions that rob them of a life free from pain and impacts their families, friendships, and work life.
I'm a barber by trade, so I do have a barbershop. I cut hair 6 days a week. I was at work, like I said, I cut hair for a living, and I stand for long periods of time. And I noticed that, I started having lower abdomen pain. If I stood longer, it went to my back. So I would sit down in the shop for a few minutes in between clients, or while I have a client in the chair. So when I went to the doctor and he examined me, that's when he told me I had an inguinal hernia in my groin. And I said, okay, well, wow. He said, well, do you work out? I said, yes, I do work out. I'm pretty active in my life. I stand on my feet in the barbershop. I also roller skate every single week. So I'm pretty active. So when I asked him, okay, how do we fix this? He's like, surgery, gotta have surgery. I never had surgery before in my life, and I don't have insurance. So then I was really concerned, because of reading more on it, if that hernia bursts, you can die from that. So it really concerned me. Well, Patient Benefit called me that Saturday and told me, hey, listen, we met, we approved your case. And I was like, oh my God, it was awesome. It was awesome. I didn't want to work no more that day, but it made my day. It really made my day that somebody looked at it and said, hey, you know what, we gotta help this guy. Thanks for the Patient Benefit Foundation. I just couldn't be more happy just to get rid of this pain. So can't wait to have the surgery, can't wait to get back to skating and working out and getting back to my normal life.
I'm actually married to my high school sweetheart. We've been together for 17 years. We live here in Katy, Texas, where we raise our 3 beautiful children. I help my husband run his company, an AC company, and I'm also a real estate agent. One night I fell and I tried to break my fall with my hand, and I actually broke my wrist, and I went into the emergency room. They put me through some pretty painful remedies trying to place it back where it needed to be, and it didn't work. So during the time that my hand was damaged, which was an extended period of time, I wasn't able to do anything. I couldn't care for my children, I couldn't do housework, I couldn't work, I couldn't drive. We were turned away by 2 hospitals completely because we didn't have medical insurance. We tried to set up payment plans with some of the hospitals. We didn't have the funds at the time to pay over 80% up front just to do a payment plan. I had multiple doctors tell me that my hand was going to be deformed and I wouldn't be able to use it. And at 31, the idea of losing the use of one of your arms is absolutely terrifying. So I would like to thank Patient Benefit Foundation for what they've done for me, because without the surgery, I wouldn't be able to hold my kids or do housework or do anything. I'm very thankful for it, because otherwise my life would be drastically different now. Now my hand is amazing and feels just like it did before I had the surgery. I'm able to use it. I'm able to hold my kids again, and I'm very thankful for that.
I have been a basketball player all my life. Now I'm a PE teacher because I've combined my history of sports and basketball with my love of children. So I had knee pain that started to get severe, and I tried to fix the problem on my own by stretching, and I heard a pop in my knee. I heard my knee pop. I developed chronic fatigue after that. I could not sleep. It's for 7 years I haven't been able to sleep properly. I haven't been able to perform any job functions or duties to the best of my abilities. And I have a 5-year-old, and I feel like I haven't really been able to be completely present with him since he's been born because of this. I went to see if I could get the surgery approved and done. They said they would do it within a week, but it was not approved by my insurance. And so the doctor told me I was out of luck. And so I kind of put it out of my mind and tried to basically tough it out for a while, even though things were getting worse. So one day I saw the Patient Benefit Foundation ad on TV, and it was like a miracle. It was like my prayers were answered, really. They told me that they could basically be like a guardian angel in this situation to take care of this woman.
Under the leadership of Dr. Mubashir Chaudhry, Patient Benefit Foundation's president and CEO, the organization has become incredibly efficient at delivering healthcare. Patient Benefit Foundation convenes doctors' councils to evaluate the quality of available surgical facilities and pursue process innovations. In just a few short years, Patient Benefit Foundation expanded into a service group which facilitates patients into top hospitals with full-service maintenance appointments even after the surgeries. Cost savings have allowed Patient Benefit Foundation to help patients with insurance deductibles and unpaid bills at all its hospitals, even for patients whose earnings are less than 250% of the poverty level. Patient Benefit Foundation also provides some level of financial support to patients earning up to 400% of poverty levels.
Overall, American healthcare is great. We have tremendous technology, tremendous capabilities. If patients need to be fixed, we have some way to fix them. Where we run into trouble sometimes is in patients that do not have insurance, because some of our modern treatments, our surgeries, can be rather expensive. The Patient Benefit Foundation is a wonderful resource to help those without insurance come up with the financial assistance to get the treatments that they need. Unfortunately, the PBF does sometimes struggle in that there are a lot of people that need their help, and they do have limited resources. So anything that anyone can do to help with donations to the foundation or any other type of assistance would be greatly appreciated. Currently, the Patient Benefit Foundation, based on budgetary limitations, is only able to provide assistance for elective surgery for a limited number of people. If we were able to expand those resources, increase that budget, then not only could we provide services to a larger number of patients with surgery, but also potentially expand into other areas like pediatrics or oncology or cardiology, other non-surgical areas that currently are limited by the PBF's budget.
Patient Benefit Foundation is an organization that provides elective surgeries to patients who are underinsured or uninsured. Recently, I had a health scare and I needed to use my insurance. I was lucky enough to have it. There are several people who don't have insurance. They need care. It was hard for me to get through the system and get my care as I needed. It took a long time, and I can't imagine what people feel like who have nothing and no support. There's thousands of people in the United States without insurance, and so we have to start somewhere. And so I feel that Patient Benefit Foundation is a great organization to be involved with.
As the patient coordinator for Patient Benefit Foundation, my duty is to coordinate patients with physicians, as well as ensuring patients go through a smooth application process. We get phone calls from patients every day, and so many people are needing help, and that is what Patient Benefit Foundation is here for.
I can't tell you how gratifying it is to talk to a patient and their families and tell them that not only have they been approved, but a surgeon's been selected, a location's been designated, and give them the time and date for their first meeting with that surgeon. I can promise you it's the highlight of my day. And it's a tremendous relief to both them and their families. And whether it's over the phone, when you get that sigh that you can hear, or in person and you just see the feelings sweep over their face. But we can't continue this work without your help. If you haven't decided on a charitable donation this year, giving is easy. Just go to our website, www.pbfusa.org, and hit that Donate Now button. Your help today will help someone else have a better tomorrow.
Patient Benefit Foundation endeavors to improve the lives of people who cannot afford medical care by providing state-of-the-art surgical services to those in need.
Because of my mother's illness, for not having elective surgery planned, she remained in ICU for 21 days in New York. And that hit me hard. If she was able to go through a proper screening, she could have been treated right and not gone to that life-threatening mode. Because of my mother, I was able to create an organization that helps a lot of people in need for elective surgeries. I do not know any other organization who's helping people with the elective surgical needs because it costs a lot of money. So what I plan is to help every specialty to benefit from this organization. So the donors need to also realize that any surgery that they will adopt is helping humanity, taking this organization's mission to the next level. I think I have just started. There's a long way to go. There are 45,000 people die every year in the United States, underinsured or uninsured. So someone needs to take care of them. My philanthropic mission does not end over here. It has no limits, and this is what I live for. I will help every patient to the best of my ability. I want everyone to join hands with me to help support Patient Benefit Foundation.
An organization with an inspiring purpose. Patient Benefit Foundation motivates its employees to find innovative ways of improving quality, lowering cost, and expanding access. This is the power of purpose, a power that unites, heals, and improves lives. Please donate generously and assist us in expanding our network to help even more people in need. The Patient Benefit Foundation's success depends on your support. Your tax-deductible donation can change lives. Together, we can make a difference.